Welcome back, my friends. It is club reveal for August 2024, and I have got the whole kit and caboodle here to share with you at midnight. I did this last month and you guys seem to enjoy it. So here I am back again, and the large die this month is called Colorful Expression Blooms. It is a large blooming die set with both large and small blooms, and let me show you the back of it so you could see a visual. Here is the actual display on the back of the packaging. So you have lots of options for different sizes of blooms. You have this really large, impressive one, this one here. Then you have tinier options, even down to the sprig and the little small floral here. Then you have the larger leaves, you have the stems, and there's actually some leaves that aren't even shown here. Here's one of them here. And let me show you an example. I actually have one here already made. This is an example that I created. This is using the large die, and I've used quite a bit of it, but not all of it. This is a 5x7 in size. This is actually the 2D embossing folder, and these are sentiments here from the small die of the month. So I love the way the center of the flower comes together. You look at that, there's lots of little texture there, and I really like that. On this little bunch of florals, I added the tiniest of our essential gems, and then I just had fun with color, going with the lighter pink and the darker pink. I actually got this idea from one of the color cubes examples, and I added a little touch of black there to the centers of those just to pull in the sentiment here. So that is my first little example using the large die of the month for August. Now, as I said, this is the small die of the month. Now, this is just some of the sentiments. I don't have all of them here because I've used some of them in my projects, but I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the sayings. There's actually 18 sentiments, so 36 dies. So it's a pretty large small die of the month, and these are such a great price point. So if you ever are looking at staying on as a club member, but you're really not sure what you want to stay on using, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check my What's What video for clubs. All the details, I walk you through it in my club video for 2024 on how to stay a club member even on the months that you're not quite sure you like the whole caboodle, but you want to just stay with one or two clubs maybe. I have all the directions on how to do that without losing your club membership. So one great way is to step down if you need to get like a smaller set. If you don't want the whole caboodle that month, maybe you just get the small die of the month or an embossing folder that month, or you just get what you want a la carte, and then there might be a month where you just have to have it all. Well, then I show you how to make those changes each month so that you can actually get the most out of your membership, because I don't want you getting products that you're not really wanting. I want you to have what you need, but I want you to get the best deal also. And of course, staying a club member always gets you that 10%, and I don't want you to lose that discount. So if you don't, if you haven't already seen my video, I will make sure I have a link down below to it so that you can make sure you understand the step-by-step on how to do the clubs. So anyways, this is the small die of the month for August. And like I said, these are some of those examples. And of course, here I had it on the card. Now this has to be one of my favorites this month. This is the Stampin' Die, the clear Stampin' Die of the month. I just love this floral. And I'm actually going to be doing a video on this one coming up, I believe, over the weekend. And you'll make sure you want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss on the videos coming up. But this one, we're going to do some Copic coloring and just have a really pretty card with this one. But it's got the dies also, and these gorgeous dies for these larger sentiments. It also has the banner die and then this large arch die to be able to cut out this focal. And I actually heat embossed it in black. Same with the sentiments. Gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. So this is a great contender this month. Now for the stencil of the month, when I saw this, I have to be honest, I didn't like it. Nope. I didn't, and I am honest as the day is long. So I saw this and I was like, what is this? So then I got it out and I started playing with it. And let me just show it to you so you can get an idea. And that's the whole idea of this video, is to give you the ins and outs of what is available. So it's 5 pieces. And of course I didn't put it back in order, but you do the blooms first. And I might be wrong there. I think you do the stems first. Yeah, you do the stems first. Then you do the blooms. And then you have this last layer that does all of these little bitty line details. Now, I actually did these in 2 different colors. Let me show you my example. Those little line details are this darkest color here and the darkest color here. Now, when I did this, I used a small blender brush, one of our minis, and I went in the little holes and did all those details in my darkest color, and then added a BetterPress sentiment, and I think it's growing on me. But I like that I used 2 different colors for that last layer, this layer here. So see, it's all really tiny, but they're far enough apart that if you're using a little blender brush, you can do your greens, you could do this green, you could do this green, and you're not getting in your blue area. So you can go ahead, and I did it all at once. I did all the blue and then all the green, and then I cleaned my stencil, and I had no problems controlling it. So I actually really liked the way this turned out. So I am happy with it. It's probably not my favorite stencil, but it's a lot better than this. So I wanted to show you this stencil up close and let you know of that option of doing this last layer, because that really stepped it up by doing that. And you don't even have to do this layer. It was actually pretty with just the 4 also. Then this is the 2D embossing folder. This one's called Hand Drawn Lines. And one thing you will notice with this club this month is part of it, and you haven't seen this yet, but part of it is florals, which is what you've seen so far, and part of it is artsy. Now this is the starting of the artsy. This is kind of in the artsy background. And then the 3D is the gorgeous floral background. This one here, I have to say, is a must-have. Floral Expression is what it's called. And look at these gorgeous roses. It's like, I think they're like cabbage roses. They're really big and full. And these right here give the most bold detail. I did this in a burgundy, which will be the backdrop to this card that we're going to be doing in the video upcoming. And I think it's really going to turn out nice. So that's the upcoming video, one of them this weekend. So let me put these aside and grab the next stack of stuff to share. Now we're going to jump into the more artsy items from the club kit this month. The wax seal can go either way. It says hello, And I actually created a reel with this that you guys will be seeing where I make my wax seal, and you'll see a sample in one of my videos and also on social media, so make sure you're following. But it comes with the must-have pink mix, and you'll get a full package of these for free included in your club membership. So when the clubs go into the store, same with the Glimmer, at the end of the month, if there's any available, the next following month they go into the store as a new item. And when they do, you don't get the wax beads, you don't get the Glimmer foil. So that's kind of a benefit of being a club member. If you're into wax seals or you're into glimmering, these are the perks, part of the perks of being club members. And I love that they're giving us the mixes in the clubs. So the Hello is our wax seal of the month. And check out the Glimmer choice of the month. We're getting Rainbow, which goes along with the artsy stuff I'm about to share with you. This is an artsy background. I have had so much fun with this background. We are going to have a video making a 5x7 background with this plate together. So make sure you're watching for that. Also coming up this weekend. And I'm just so excited about this background. It is a blast to play with. So this is called, whoops, Colorful Splash, and it's got these 3 sentiments. It says, make a splash on your birthday. And let me see what the other ones are. You make life colorful. There's that one. You make life colorful. And I like this one. You are perfectly imperfect. Love that. And of course, isn't that art all around? It's perfectly imperfect. I love it. So it comes with those 3 sentiments as well. And I used the dies that are in the other sets of the caboodle here, the deluxe caboodle, to be able to cut these out, because there is not a die in the Glimmer itself to use to cut these. So I actually used in my projects, and for those right there, this one I used the BetterPress die that it comes with, and for this one I used the one that comes with the Stampin' die. So we get 2 banner dies this month in the deluxe caboodle. So I was able to use them across onto the Glimmer of the month. So there's that one. And then, guys, for the artist in you, this is the stitching of the month. This is called the Stitched Colorful Palette. I think this is my favorite the whole month. Well, between this and the BetterPress and the Stampin' Die. Yes, I'm having a hard time choosing. But I've made 2 of these. Let me show you my sample. Oh, I gotta show you my Glimmer sample first. Check this out. Make a splash on your birthday. Look at those colors. Isn't that amazing? Now, I did not use the rainbow foil here. We're going to use the I know it looks like rainbow, but it's actually Aura, I believe, or it's silver, one or the other. I think it's Aura. But it's on a turquoise pattern paper that I got from scrapbook.com, and it foiled beautifully. I just loved it. So then I have it backed. You can see there, I have it backed on some of my specialty card from Your Paper Insider. That's where that striped holographic card came from. So I'm just loving this holographic goodness. But this plate is actually an A2 in size, but I'm going to show you in the video how you can make it a 5x7. So here again, hit that notification bell so you do not miss the upcoming videos. Now, for this sample, check it out. Now, this is this palette that I've created using the stitching of the month. I've stitched it in a pastel rainbow, used the Spellbinders glitter card. This is one of the new treasured cards in the Spellbinders store. If you have not seen the treasured cardstock packs, check those out. They come in rose gold, gold, and silver. They are beautiful. So much nicer than our gold and silver that we currently carry. So much nicer. I love them. So this is some of that. This is the small die. And check out the background. You haven't seen this yet, have you? Guess what that is? The BetterPress of the month, called Colorful Bold Splatters. Guys, I know it doesn't look like much right there, but when you see this, pressed out in inky ways, it is so much fun. Think birthday parties, think fireworks, think all the ways you could use this plate. Now, I have incorporated this with the BetterPress of the Month free item that comes with the deluxe caboodle, which gives you 3 more press plates. When you add them together and you don't use the registration and you move them around on your plate, your BetterPress plate, and move them around, you can actually create a 5x7 background, which is what I've done here. When you use the registration, which is what comes with this, when you use the registration, it makes a A2 size card. Okay, now I'm going to be having a video with this using the registration and teaching you how to press on regular cardstock for an impression. I'm going to do a tutorial on that later on, probably later on today. So be watching for that video, my BetterPress video coming out. We'll be doing the A2 size card in that video. And like I said, you've got the banner die, you've got 4 sentiments here, and you've got all of these for the club. And these 3 are your add-ons when you get the full caboodle. You get this for free. So the full caboodle, the luxe caboodle as it's called, is all 10 kits, 60% discount. You get it all, everything, at a 60% discount, plus all the perks of being a club member, plus the freebie item every month, plus. There's lots of little pluses of being a club member. But that being said, this is the clubs for August 2024. And I will be back with 3 tutorial videos this month. And we will craft our little hearts out together with these products. And we will make 3 other cards actually together in the upcoming days. So I hope to see you then. All the links are down below. Current club members can make their decisions and choices now. New club members, if you're wanting to join for the very first time, like I said, I have that instruction video down below, but your sign-up period begins on the 6th. I am Melanie Smith with Melanie Smith Stamps, and if you need any questions answered about the clubs, feel free to leave me a message down below. I'm more than happy to help you anytime with any of your crafting needs. So I will talk to you and see you in the next crafty video. Bye bye, my friends.